In this episode of Overcoming the Dragon, we're going to be discussing the strong ties between Donald Trump and Pence and Henry Kissinger, the longtime warmonger, elite, Zionist, warmonger, Henry Kissinger. Stay tuned. So, folks, you don't have to look very far beyond this relationship between Henry Kissinger and Donald Trump. That's been a long time relationship. When you understand who Henry Kissinger is, understand he's calling for a new world order. Henry Kissinger is a warmonger that has orchestrated many of the different wars throughout history, even world wars, of course. But Vietnam, many of the different wars, he has been a part of this the strategy to bring about this new world order. And they've been working hard at this. I'm going to read to you right now from The Hill, Trump, Kissinger meet in New York. Now listen to this. Listen to what they discussed, their discussion, what it was about. This ought to be alarming to anybody out there that understands who Henry Kissinger is. According to official statement from the president-elect's team, Trump and Kissinger met in New York, and their conversation focused on Russia, China, Iran, and the European Union. President-elect Trump and Dr. Kissinger have known each other for years and had a great meeting. They discussed China, Russia, Iran, and EU and other events and issues around the world. Listen to this. This is Donald Trump, President Trump, saying these words. I have tremendous respect for Dr. Kissinger. That ought to make the hair on your arm stand up, folks. Listen, this is alarming. I have tremendous respect for Dr. Kissinger and appreciate him sharing his thoughts with me, Trump said. According to the statement, Kissinger and Trump met during the Republican presidential primaries, a visit Trump hoped would build up his foreign policy credentials. Kissinger has been critical of Trump's proposal to ban Muslims, or all Muslims, from entering the U.S., stating that last December that he would urge him not to make such a blanket exclusion. In September, he said he would consider endorsing Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton. Did you hear that, folks? Did you hear that? Henry Kissinger has been working with Hillary Clinton all along, right? And now Donald Trump has tremendous respect for Henry Kissinger. Also, Donald Trump has tremendous respect for Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. Folks, how blind can you be to think Donald Trump is going to make America great again? You know what his idea of making America great again is? He's talking about for the elite. With the elite are in control. Back to where the Depression and the bankers heisted the people. Listen, she has called Kissinger a friend, and this is talking about Hillary Clinton, while toting his compliments of her tenure as Secretary of State. Listen to this. I was very flattered when Henry Kissinger said I ran the State Department better than anybody had run it in a long time. So I have an idea of what is going on and what it's going to take to make our government work more efficiently, she said during the 5th presidential primary debate. They're all on the same side, people. I mean, if that doesn't tell you right there, if they're not all on the same side. When you see Henry Kissinger meeting with Donald Trump and Pence, if you think by impeaching Donald Trump and getting Pence as president is going to make America even that much better off, you're wrong, because Pence is working with the Catholic Church and the Jesuits just like Donald Trump is. Folks, listen, the Catholic Church, the Roman Catholic Church, and the Pope at that time supported Hitler. You understand what I'm saying to you? I listened to an interview with Donald Trump a long time ago with him, with Howard Stern, where Howard Stern was basically downing the Jews that are in New York, and Donald Trump agreed. He agreed. So don't think that Donald Trump likes Jews, folks, as far as the regular Jews, those that are Jews. No. He is, in agreement with the Zionist movement within the Jews. Are you listening? The Synagogue of Satan. Donald Trump is a part of the Synagogue of Satan, people. Are you listening? They call themselves Jews, but they are the Synagogue of Satan. That's the truth. And they're controlling the world. They control the media. They control all media. They control all media. And they control policy. They lobby Washington, and they run the Fed, and they run the Wall Street. They run everything. And Donald Trump is their puppet in the White House. Make no mistake about it. Why do you think Henry Kissinger would meet with Donald Trump, people? Don't you think it's time to wake up? Don't you think it's time to realize what's going on here, people? A new world order that is meant to be fulfilled. We've been telling you this for years. They play both sides. They play both sides. This country is neither Democrat or Republican. Right now, this country is becoming, without question, is becoming a dictatorship. It's socialism. This country is not, again, I repeat, is not a republic, is not a democratic nation. It's what they call it. Democracy. And democracy is where corporations rule under the elites. It's the corporate that runs America. Why do you think they wanted Donald Trump to be in the White House? Because he's all for democracy. And because he will continue to promote the LGBT. Folks, I'm going to tell you right now, God told me that Donald Trump is a snake in the grass. He's dangerous. Very dangerous. I'm going to tell you, he's dangerous. I just read to you this meeting that Donald Trump had. I would have liked to have been in that meeting. I would have liked to have heard the words that were, that went back and forth here in this conversation between Donald Trump and Henry Kissinger. Now, Henry Kissinger is one of the most wicked and vile individuals on this planet. And Donald Trump says, I have tremendous respect for Henry Kissinger, calling him Dr. Kissinger. People, when Donald Trump aligns himself with Henry Kissinger and with Hillary Clinton, who do you think's in the White House, people? This is alarming. This is absolutely alarming.
If you have found Overcoming the Dragon ministry to be a source of strength and help to your spiritual walk in these trying times, why not show your support today? Just $1 a month from each of our listeners will help with operating costs and keep us on the air. The Prince of Darkness is bringing his full wrath in these last days, and Overcoming the Dragon ministry stands ready to defend the gospel and overcome his lies with the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. Brother Skinner relentlessly marches forward through enemy lines, tearing down Satan's strongholds and setting the captives free. Your investment in this ministry, large or small, will be rewarded in this life and the life to come. God bless you.